Hello. Bonjour, Christian. So I can tell you a few things about this 2014 harvest. Well, the first thing to say is that we were a bit nervous with the weather. Unfortunately, we had a slightly wet July and also June, in fact. So we were a bit worried. So finally, we were saved, as I can say, by the last 3-4 weeks before the harvest, which started in the second half of September, around the 20th of September for the Chardonnays, for instance. And the results are quite encouraging, but I would say also that they are quite contrasted. For instance, the Chardonnays are all superb. Whatever place they come from in the Champagne region, they manage to get out of the problem of weather. So definitely 2014 is going to be a year for vintage Blanc de Blanc. There is no doubt about it, and I think that most great producers will want to produce a vintage 2014 Blanc de Blanc. As far as the Pinot Noir are concerned, it's more contrasted, but those of the Grand Cru manage to be very, very nice. You know, we are just in the middle of tasting a vin clair at the moment, and we can say that we have more good surprises than bad surprises as far as Pinot Noir is concerned. So we are rather optimistic. Most of the Pinot Noir that we have, including the Grand Cru, which is the majority of our Pinot Noir, will be used for the Brut Première Cuvée. As far as the Meunier is concerned, as you know, Christian, we use about 22% Meunier in our Brut Première Cuvée. So, and in Champagne, Meunier represents globally in the region around 40% of the surface. So it's more than anecdotic, I would say. As far as the Meunier is concerned, it's again extremely contrasted. Particularly those from the western part of the Champagne region had to suffer from a small fly, which we call the Drosophile Suzuki. It's an Asiatic name. It's also sometimes called a Japanese fly. It's very small, and it managed to get inside the grapes at the last minute, really. So you had to be very careful and harvest your Meunier in time, so to avoid a problem, because this little fly can give the juice in the grapes a smell and maybe a taste, if you did not react in time, of a kind of vinegar. So it's not at all what we want. What we want is to create great wines, of course. So the Meuniers, again, at Man Bruno Paillard, we don't really go to the western part of the Champagne district, so we were not affected. I say our Meunier are wonderfully fruity. So in the end, we will do, I think, great wines. And we at Maison Bruno Paillard, the only vintage we will produce will be a Blanc de Blanc vintage, which will be a Grand Cru. Blanc de Blanc Grand Cru vintage, that is to say 100% Chardonnay.